Now I'm like vengeful, and like, you're trying to ruin my brand that I've worked hard to build? No. How about I sue you for $5 million instead? So that's what I'm doing.
Well, 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 how the tables have turned, because Danielle Cohn is apparently now getting sued, you guys, by her ex-manager, Michael Weist. If you guys don't remember, around 9 months ago, Danielle Cohn had a public feud with her ex-manager, Michael Weist. They both uploaded videos against each other, and they both made some pretty serious claims about each other. Around last year, you all may remember Danielle Cohn and Michael Weist had been working together on some projects. Now, if you don't know who Michael Weist is, he's a producer, an actor, and a social media entrepreneur. You all may remember he worked with Tana through TanaCon, and he also recently started working with Danielle Cohn. However, Danielle and Michael's relationship didn't last too long, where they both ended up having a public feud against each other, making serious claims about each other on their separate YouTube videos. Just to give you guys a recap, here were some of the claims Danielle made about Michael in her video.
Oh, and not to mention, like, while he was here, he was literally so disrespectful. Like, he, like, literally would trash my house. He basically, like, tried to, like, manipulate me and make me, like, turn against my mom. Basically, like, was like, you know, like, you don't want your mom, like, doing, like, your management stuff and stuff, because my mom helps me with, like, all my stuff and, like, my brand deals and stuff.
Michael, on the other hand, made 2 separate videos on his YouTube channel trying to debunk Danielle's claims that he thought were pretty defamatory, and had to say this.
Never paid me to this day to executive producer music videos, nor Carlos, our photographer, who's her content. She has yet to pay those invoices that are outstanding. It felt very strange to me, a little disrespectful, that on top of me spending all this money, I even got Danny's, she didn't even have a Facebook page. I got Danny's Facebook page verified cut of the money that I had spent on them, even if I couldn't, you know, sign Danielle and offer her brand deals or whatever. If she would have promoted her music and it got views, I would have gotten a small percentage in royalties, as well as merch. And she actually removed her merch.
Alright, so now that we're caught up in the scoop of things, here's where things get a little interesting. It's now been around 9 months, and Michael Weist has just come out to say that he has filed a lawsuit. Yeah. I don't know how things have escalated to this point, but they have, you guys. And people are sure as hell cheering Michael for filing a lawsuit against Danielle. If you guys remember, Michael also uploaded a documentary where he uploaded multiple series showcasing the behind the scenes of Danielle Cohn's actual life behind social media. It had exposed a lot of shocking things, like Danielle Cohn's mom basically insinuating that her daughter had to pay the rent. But it seems like this lawsuit that Michael Weist has filed isn't actually about the exploitation of Danielle Cohn, it seems. According to him, he made a community post on his YouTube channel sharing this about the lawsuit. I wanted to share some updates on the Danielle Cohn situation. In case you haven't heard yet, I filed a lawsuit against Danielle. We are scheduled to appear in court next week on June 23rd, 2022. I've also filed against her boyfriend, Mason Patterson. Hopefully, I'll have more updates to share soon. Michael then went on to attach 2 screenshots of the e-filed documents that he had filed against Danielle Cohn and Mason. Mason, who is Danielle Cohn's boyfriend, was also present in the video where they made their claims about Michael. Even though Michael didn't go too in depth about what this lawsuit was about and what specifically he was suing Danielle Cohn for, a lot of people on social media have taken a wild guess and have predicted that Danielle Cohn may be getting sued for defamation. Now, if you guys know about Danielle Cohn, you know that her and her family have this weird tendency of starting to travel and go away from their home anytime they have to go through something legal. If you guys remember, a couple of months ago when Danielle Cohn would get the CPS called on her because many thought that she was being exploited and mistreated by her mom, her and her family would be seen going on vacations immediately. People thought that was really suspicious since it seems to be a pattern at this point. If you thought things ended here, you're wrong. Danielle Cohn ended up being asked about her lawsuit on Instagram Live. She seemed to be pretty aware that she has been summoned to court, and that according to the screenshots Michael Weist has provided showing that she had been sent a legal court order, Danielle Cohn, on the other hand, believes that she isn't legally obligated to show up to court.
I'm like, are you going to court on the 23rd with Mason? What? I'm not going to court. I never got served. I've been seeing people talking about it, like, I've never gotten served, so I've never been sent a thing about court. I know that he's trying to sue me or whatever because I saw it on social media, but until I have someone at my doorstep literally serving me or sending it to the mail like you are legally supposed to, I personally don't think I need to show up to anything.
An Instagram tea page also shared this, showing the screenshots that Michael Weist had, proving that Danielle had been served. Looks to me like the court already accepted my filing that she was served. Anyways, but I'll make sure she feels served in the conventional sense. Many people on social media are super proud of Michael finally taking legal action, and here's what many people have been having to say after finding out that he had filed a lawsuit. They better show up. But knowing Jen and Danny, they'll even lie under oath. Hopefully, Katie and Mikey are there as witnesses. I'm rooting for you, man. You're a true inspiration to the world, speaking out on the problems in the entertainment industry everyone stays silent about. So, to be honest, until yesterday, I still just knew you as the Segway guy from the You Know What scandal, and now you're my hero for doing this. That girl should have been helped in this way a long time ago. And whether she recognizes it now or not now, she's gonna look back and know you had her best interests at heart. Everything you've said so far has convinced me I had completely the wrong impression of everything you are. I'm really glad I found this. You've restored a small part of my hope for humanity. Now, as far as if Danielle doesn't end up showing up, I'm not too sure about the repercussions they can face, but it seems like if they don't end up showing up, they could be setting themselves up for failure. Since, according to the screenshots, it seems like Danielle has been served to show up to court twice at this point. One on the 8th of June and one on the 23rd. People have been spamming Danielle under her vlog channel, which is her second channel, spamming her about her court order and that she is gonna have to end up showing up and that she can't pretend to ignore it. One comment that Danielle ended up responding to was her trying to be sort of shady to Michael Weist, kind of insinuating that he was never her manager to begin with, which we all know is not the case because even in her video that she exposed about him, it seems like she even referred to him as her manager in the title. Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.